How's it going, everybody? Rybrad here today, and we are back with our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. And as you guys can tell, I've been looking at the contract situation a little bit, and I was taking a little bit of your feedback. You know, some of you were saying to try and trade somebody away, try to maybe just let him walk. The problem about trading a guy like Lehkonen or Berchi right now is I was just in the contract screen. They are on expiring deals, so no team is really going to want to take the quote-unquote uncertainty of their contract situation. So I was thinking about offering a guy like Berchi, give Berchi an actual deal, and then tender a qualifying offer for Artturi Lehkonen, because he is still a restricted free agent, and I'll have to see how much the qualifying offer would be, but I think it would be a pretty reasonable qualifying offer, and if somebody does end up going out and signing him for about $4 million, I think we would get pretty decent compensation. Stone here, I mean, as far as our defensive core, we'll just go by goaltenders right now. We still got to do the draft and simulate up to that and everything. But we got Demko and Markstrom. Markstrom's going to need a new contract, and I'm not opposed to bringing him back if he wants something like $2 million again. In the system, though, we've got Godla, DiPietro, Jensen here, and then Marsh, so we're pretty fine as far as goaltenders are concerned. The only, the biggest deal is Thatcher Demko. I don't expect him to play like a god every single season, but I would have expected a little bit better. But anyway, defensively here we have D'Angelo and Hutton through next season. Olio Levy, I'm gonna try because he does want a contract extension, so maybe 4 years at $5.5 million. I could get him for. I think that would be a pretty decent deal. $5.5 million for 4 years. That's, extension dollars remaining is 16. That would put us at like 76 million. As far as our cap hit, would still give us about $9 million, but that doesn't factor in all the contracts coming off the books. And then a guy like Stone, not necessarily a necessity because we have D'Angelo, Hutton, Yoel Levy, Stetcher, and Goodbranson even. And then we just need to find another 6 defensemen, and maybe we can go out and sign somebody pretty big in free agency because we did notice that there were some pretty decent names out there in free agency. But a guy like Berchi, I do want to bring him back. I do think I want to set him up for a little bit longer term than he's currently on. I've been giving him these 1-year contracts. I've been kind of jerking him around as far as his contract situation. We're going to tender Lehkonen. We're going to re-sign Pettersson and Virtanen because they've been playing well together. Gauntz, not too sure if I want to bring him back. I know he's listed as a 4th-line forward and everything, guys. But I think I'd rather play a guy like Reed Boucher, who's down in the system up here in the NHL. We'll have to see how Lind and Yan and Stukel and Comtois and all those guys do progress and everything. So we'll see. But most important thing is now the draft and to see actually who won the Stanley Cup and do a little bit of an awards recap. So this may be a longer video, guys, just because I kind of was very frustrated at the end of the last one. I think that was just a little, just a blip in the radar there. I don't think that's indicative of how this team performs or can perform. Yeah, I don't, Olio Levy, it doesn't matter. We're out of the playoffs. But I don't think that last playoff series was indicative of how we can perform as a team. I think we just kind of got out of our element. A couple injuries, just hurt us a little bit, set us back on the wrong foot. We'll scout forwards in Russia for 2 weeks, and then we had that losing streak that we just couldn't snap out of. So I don't think it's major fire sale time. I don't think that we need to make any super fantastic trades or anything like that. But I wouldn't mind qualifying Lehkonen. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, then we can hopefully get a pick. Or we have him as far as, forwards for 3 weeks in the United States. They got a lot of forwards there. I actually didn't check out the draft class too much. But yeah, if Lehkonen does decide to come back, that's great. I don't know how much the qualifying offer would be for. Look, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Lehigh Valley Phantoms are your Stanley Cup and Calder Cup champions, respectively. So, 92 million at the cap, 72 floor. So we are going to have a lot of cap space, I think. I don't think we got a lot of big name players that need to be signed, as we saw. Defensemen, should I scout defensemen in Liga, Russia? I think I'm going to scout defensemen in America for 2 weeks. There's only 44 of them. But maybe we can hit on another goalie to be a backup, but I'm okay with Markstrom being our backup. He played really, really well. In the draft lottery, so it goes the Islanders, Montreal, Ottawa, won the top 3 spots. Then Vegas, Vegas was so bad, and they picked 4th. That's really shitty. Nashville's got 2 picks in the top 11th and 15th, so they got 2 picks up there. Oh, actually 3 picks, 11, 12, and 15. So Nashville is all about acquiring those first-round picks. Good God, Nashville is in rebuild mode. and none of them actually turned out. But we'll go ahead and view the retired players here. Nobody from our team seems to have retired. So we still have, what's-his-face? We still have Louis Eriksson for another year on his $6 million, but I could always buy that out. I'll have to double-check exactly what that is, what that's going to cost. Joe Thornton, Marian Hossa, Henrik Sedin is retired. I don't know if Daniel retired or not, but Marlowe, Thornton, Hossa, Sedin, Chara, Hartnell, Verbata, Williams, Plekanec, Keith, Spezza, Kessler, Carter, Burns, Pominville, Vermette, Koivu, Martin, Daly, Hemsky, Edler. So a lot of pretty big name guys here are retiring this year. I wonder if there's any goaltenders that have retired that are big names. Roberto Luongo, Kerry Lettinen, Chad Johnson. So the biggest one there is Roberto Luongo, former Vancouver Canuck. Hats off to him on a great career. I wish we could retire numbers in this, but because I would definitely choose to retire his. Okay, so there we go. Trade block, not too worried about it. And we'll go ahead and get right into the draft here once we check out the draft class. Because I'd like to have a little bit of an idea of some players to go ahead and go after later in the rounds, because we're not going to get these top guys. It doesn't look like there's any franchise players. It'd be great if this sniper fell to us. He's listed in the first round, but he's the first guy after the top 10 players. But we'll sort by potential. We have an exact elite defenseman here in the third round, so we're definitely going to pin him to our watch list. Sixth round, high elite sniper, so he could be something special. He could not be. As far as goaltenders, I never check out goaltenders when we're in this, because I've just known we had Thatcher Demko, and we don't really know a lot about a lot of goaltenders. So we either take a stab on one, because I don't usually scout goaltenders, because it's pretty hard to develop them, but we know that Thatcher Demko was already in the system, that he was a beast, so I didn't really spend too much time looking for a goaltender, but, we have Markstrom as a backup for a few more seasons. He's only 31. He's that perfect backup age and everything. So let's go ahead and just start the NHL Entry Draft. I'm actually really hoping we get that offensive defenseman in that third round. I may even take him in the second round. I'm going to hit offer trade just so I know exactly what picks we have before we go ahead and make a strategy for this draft. So, draft pick here. We have the 53rd pick in the second round, so that might be where I take that defenseman, because I know he's elite, and I don't want to chance it because I know we made the playoffs in round number 3. We're going to have a later pick. We're picking 22nd in each round. So we do have a few sevenths to take some shots and some flyers on some guys, but yeah, that defenseman, I'm definitely going to think about taking him in that second round there. I'm not going to look to move up in the draft because we just don't have the kind of draft capital. I don't think we're that kind of team that is going to need to move up. So let's go ahead and sim to our pick. See who's still on the board. Anybody worth taking. A high top 9 forward just went. We'll scroll all the way back up to the top. And Davidson, 81, medium elite center. So the Islanders have found their John Tavares replacement. Barnes, a medium elite 79 overall. So he's damn good as well. Staubitz, right winger, medium elite, and then so Vegas does get a medium elite guy, but he's going to take a little bit to grow. The Rangers have found a centerpiece as an elite forward there. Did anybody else miss out on an elite prospect, or do we still? Yep, there's that Russian sniper that I was hoping would fall to us. Just 4 picks ahead of us. That medium elite sniper went to the Detroit Red Wings, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we'll have to trust our scout and see what we got here. Be able to pick. So there's a top 9 forward, a top 6 defenseman exact. I'm not too sure who I want to take. League interest is also pretty important. There's a 7th round high elite, but no guarantees on him. I don't want to take a 2nd round player or a undrafted player here in round number 1, just based on potential alone. There's a power forward that's fine and dandy, but I would really like to find some playmakers. Are there just no more playmakers? All right, so we got the 2-way defender here or the power forward. I'm kind of leaning on that power forward. Yeah, he's only 18. Gilbert here. I think we do need wingers. 17-year-old defenseman, though. He's only top 6. Not too sure about some of these guys. Marr, but he's another sniper. Owen Marr. He's 17, too. Right wing sniper here. Yeah, I don't need snipers, though. That's the problem. But I guess I could always take a shot on him. Hopefully hopefully I don't pass up on some of those guys above us. But if he doesn't seem to be turning out, he could always be somebody that we trade away. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to look to trade this pick either. So we're going to go ahead and take this guy. Please be good. Medium top 9, 56 overall. So that's right in line with what's going right above us here. I'm going to assume to use your pick here, and then we're going to double check if I probably made, I hope I didn't make a mistake as far as who I took. Hope none of those guys that were higher than us were, okay, so medium top 6 defender, medium top 9, medium top 6. There's a medium top 6 more here. I missed out on him. Medium top 6 Bannister. I missed out on him too. That's very unfortunate. But and there's medium top 4 defenseman there. But yeah, pretty unfortunate that we couldn't get any of those guys. But let's see here. Anybody really good go here in the second round? I think there's a medium elite left winger went to the Boston Bruins. Then a starter goaltender, 2 starter goaltenders, low top 6 forward. And now it's time to make our pick. I think we will be taking that elite potential defenseman there. Just because, he's projected now to go in the 4th round. I think I might wait if he's projected to go in the 4th round. We pinned him. He's projected 4th round. I'm going to just take a better player at this point. Somebody that might be a little bit higher of overall as well. So let's see. What do we got on the board here? A power forward, right winger, medium top 9. I'm not opposed to that. Walls here. Cody Walls, a right wing power forward, 18. He's pretty big. I don't need a sniper. I know he is high top 9, but we're going to take Walls here. Hopefully he'll turn out to be something for us in a medium top 9. So I'm not worried about that one. Hopefully the defender is still there when we get back up. I'll sort by pinned because I definitely, there he is. All right, so we're not going to wait any longer to take this guy. He is projected in the 4th round, but we know he is elite. He's an offensive defenseman. So let's just go ahead and take him right there. And low elite at 60 overall. I would take that for my 3rd round pick anyway. Hell yeah. All right, low top 6 just went before us, so let's see if we can keep this train rolling here. Bottom 6, that's not too great. High league interest there on that goaltender, so he could be something. You know what? I'm gonna take a flyer on this goaltender. I'm trying to scan low top 9. No, some league interest though. You got to stay away from anybody that's not high league interest. And then Estrada there. I'm gonna take Tripp, the goalie here. And we got a medium starter potential goalie. I will take that. Taking a flyer on him. High league interest. I think, what was he? Medium fringe starter or medium backup? Anyway, medium starter. I'm going to take that and run with it while I can. A sniper. Jesus, so many damn snipers. Here's a medium top 9 playmaker center. Pustanin. I don't know how you say that name. I did my best. High league interest. He's a playmaker. He's exactly what I want. Medium top 9. So let's hope that he can become something for us. And he's medium bottom 6. That's not the worst thing in the world, but I would have liked to see, at worst, low top 9 there. But not too worried about it. We're in the 6th round, so now it's time. It's actually seemed to be a deep draft. We got some exact bottom 6. Vishnevsky here. There we go. Center. I believe that is Ukraine. Is that Ukrainian? It could be. I don't know. I could be totally wrong on that one. Some league interest, none league interest on Pedersen there. Let's sort by potential. Here's a 7th rounder that's projected to be high elite, still a sniper. Oh, wait. Okay, so that defensive defenseman is top 4, projected to be undrafted, but we can take him in the 7th round. I think I'm going to take a shot on this high elite guy. Now, high elite guys never really turn out to be actual elite potential, but we'll see here. And he's low top 6 sniper. I'll take that in the end of the 6th round. We get a low top 6 sniper. Oh, we got the first pick in the 7th round, so I think that's Vegas's pick. So let's go ahead here, take that right while we can. Danielson, the medium top 4 defensive defenseman. Then we can maybe take a shot on Murata here. No league interest in this guy, but we know he is top 4, and he's low top 455 overall. So definitely, and there we go. Salo goes. He's a medium bottom 6 forward. Where was that guy that I wanted to take? What's his name? Began with an M. Yeah, Murata there. I definitely think he's got high league interest. Projected to go in the 7th round. We've scouted him, 6 times now? He seems to be like a low overall player, but I think he might have some pretty decent potential. And, so medium bottom 6, so not very great potential. 53 overall, but it's still NHL potential. And guys, like I've said in the past, that's all I really look for in the draft. And then there we go. So there's a medium top 6 defenseman. With high league interest. There's high league interest on an undrafted player. I'd rather go get a defenseman. Boucher, I think, is the guy we're going to go after here. Hopefully he's not a 7th defenseman. At worst, I hope he's a, am I missing out on somebody? Is Walter looking better? I wonder, he's 19. We're going to go with Boucher here. Don't be bad. And he's 7th defenseman. So, He wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that tremendous of a pick either. But I think we did well. We got that low elite Lawrence in the 3rd round, and we got some pretty good players that should fill out the middle of our lineup. Because we still need to get guys like Pettersson to that top line and everything, so not too worried about that. But we'll advance the day here. Go ahead and double check. So Elias Pettersson is a restricted free agent. I don't know what kind of contract he's going to want, but I just might look to lock him up for a long term because he's certainly grown quite well. I might lock him up for 4 or 5 years maybe. But a guy like Olli Juolevi, he hasn't gotten back to me. Did I did offer that contract, right? All right then. Anyway, let's go to all expiring, and then we'll go goalies. And we got Markstrom. Actually, for all goalies, I'll go Markstrom. How much do you want? Yeah, I'll give you exactly what you want. That is a great deal for a backup. 2 more years with a backup at his stature. Offer a contract here, 1 year, 1 way for Godla. That's fine with me there as well. Now let's go to all expiring contracts for all skaters. Oh, one guy that I did want to check out, 81 overall. Where is he? Louis Eriksson. If we buy him out, it'll be 2 years for $2 million. I'm okay with that. I'm going to buy out Louis Eriksson. That saves us $4 million on the cap for the next 2 seasons, which is pretty damn good. That'll help us out a lot. He's 31. We're going to buy him out just so we can have some more space for players there. And there we go. The cap space just went up to $24 million. That's perfect. I know. I wonder if it shows his cap hit still on the board here. I'll go find it. 2 million should be right about here. And no, it doesn't seem like I guess I just need to know. What players I bought out and just know that that's accounting. Oh, there's the buyout penalty right down there. So perfect. All right, now we'll just go to all expiring forwards. And actually, you know what? I kind of want to go with all skaters because there we go. All expiring players. Virtanen, Pettersson. Oh, yeah, I'm sorting by. There we go. I was like, why are the top name, where's Olli Juolevi? Now, he's an 85 overall, so he's grown pretty damn good. 4 years at 5.5 is the contract I think I wanted to offer him. He'll get back to me tonight. Sweet. Elias Pettersson up to an 81 now. I'll get him at 4 years, hopefully 3.75. I think that's a good deal for him. Otherwise, I might have to go back in on him. Berchi, I think I'm going to give him 3 years at $5 million. If he doesn't want that, I'll try and give him exactly what he wants. Arturi Lehkonen, I think we're just going to qualify his offer there. Reed Boucher will bring him back. He doesn't want a lot of money. 2 years at 2.25. We'll see if we can get him on that. Take a little bit of a discount for us, please. Stetcher here as well. I'll see if I can get him for $3.5 million for 3 years. That is fine. Jake Virtanen hopefully doesn't want a lot of money. Beautiful. So, you know what? 2 years at 1.5. Hopefully he'll accept that, but he may not just because of his contract. Stone, I think I'm just going to straight up release Stone because I think we can find somebody in free agency. Gauntz, what kind of contract does he want? We might wait on him. Subban, we're going to bring him back. He wants a one-way contract. 2 years, I can give him $1 million exactly. We'll worry about the AHL once we get the top guys under contract. So let's see here, 19 low, top 9. All right, we'll focus on those guys in just a second. Let's go ahead and advance the day, see how we're looking here. And then we'll hopefully everybody comes back. That's what I'm actually hoping for. Everybody that we wanted comes back. That would be ideal. So we'll advance the day here, see who is accepted and who's rejected. Troy Stetcher, I've decided to hit free agency. Markstrom rejected. Accepted Reed Boucher, Jordan Subban, Jake Virtanen rejected at that dollar. Godla, Olli Juolevi accepted, so we got him locked up. Although I'm going to reject this, it's clear. Okay, so he probably wants exactly what he wants as far as his contract is concerned. How much cap space do we still have is the question to give these guys these kind of contracts that they want. I think we still have like 20 million or something like that. We got 20.5 million, so I'm okay with that. Berchi, he does not want to come back with the team, but I'll give him exactly what he wants. I'll actually give him 2 years at 5.275. Elias Pettersson wants 2 years at, I'll bump that up to $3.5 million for 2 years for Pettersson. Arturi Lehkonen. Troy Stetcher said he wanted to hit free agency. Can I give him Yeah, I'll give him 2 years at 3.7. I'm okay with that. I don't like to give anybody that I don't see as a necessary player a very long-term contract. I think 1 year, 1.5 for Tannen is actually pretty good. Gaunt's here. He rejected his as well. Actually, no, we just didn't sign him. So let's go ahead and see who is. Jesus, we got a lot of AHL players to sign. Tucker here, we'll re-sign him. He's low top 6, not bad. Pascal, low top 6, defenseman anyway, not bad. Let's, I'll worry about, I'll do the AHL, I'll cut that out. Once we see all the top guys re-sign, I'll cut out me re-signing the AHL players because that's going to take some figuring out because I don't want to have too many players sitting on the bench that I want playing. So let's go ahead and advance the day. Hopefully those guys come back, especially a guy like Elias Pettersson. Stetcher rejected, Berchi rejected, Virtanen accepted, Elias Pettersson accepted, Tucker accepted, and Pascal accepted. So it looks like Sven Berchi and Troy Stetcher are going to want more money than I really think they're worth. Berchi a little bit more so. As far as worth is for a player, I mean, we don't have what's his face anymore. We don't have Louis Eriksson anymore. So as far as forwards on the main roster, we've got Panarin, Horvat, Granlund. Berchi's going to need to be re-signed, I think. Dalian, Goldobin, Kane. So right now what we're looking at is the lines of Panarin, Horvat, Berchi on that top line. Dalian, Goldobin, Kane, Besser. Oh, wait. No, it's Granlund, Goldobin, Kane, Dalian, Besser, Pettersson. And then Boucher, Virtanen, and then maybe Gauntz, maybe Yan, maybe somebody I sign in free agency to be a penalty killer for us. I'm not too sure. And then as far as defensively, this team, we still haven't gotten our defensive. Oh my God. Wait, did his potential go up? He was medium top 4. I swear he was medium top 4. Is he now high top 4? Did his potential change? Now he's an 87. Olli Juolevi's an 85. We got 83 Hutton, 82 Goodbranson. Subban's a 76. He's probably not growing much more than that. Stetcher an 80. I feel like I need to re-sign Stetcher. How much does he want? How about 1 year at 4? 2 years at $4 million? Because I think that I can still trade away that contract even if he accepts it. $4 million gets us down to $11 million. Forwards that are expiring. Berchi, we'll see if we can get him for 2 years at $5.5 million because I think he's worth it. And I also don't like to build the team through free agency. I like to build the team from within. But damn, this is kind of frustrating that they want more money, that they don't want to be part of this team anymore. I guess they're as pissed as I am about the recent playoff performance. But Stetcher rejected, Berchi rejected. Are you kidding me? Excuse me, guys. I apologize about that. I don't really want to go much higher than that on those two players. I guess a guy like Berchi could be. I really don't want to sign another Louis Eriksson contract. Although Berchi's term isn't going to be too bad. I guess I could give him 2 years at $5.75, and that's about as high as I'm willing to go for a guy like Sven Berchi. A guy like Stetcher, we're going to have $10 million, so I guess I'll just go find some depth defensemen in free agency, and I guess now it's time for me to start looking at the AHL defensively. We got D'Angelo, Juolevi, Hutton, Goodbranson, and we're going to need to sign 2 more defensemen, I think, so that's going to probably eat up most of our cap space in free agency. Then, Brisebois, here, we'll bring him back. He's low top 6. That's good. We'll bring, Carl Gunnarsson will play. He'll play. Lorentz, oh shit, he's in 60 overall. I didn't even realize that. This guy's pretty good. I'm going to sign him. I want him playing, down there in the AHL for sure. So we're going to, it'll be Subban, Brisebois, Gunnarsson, Dobson, Lorentz, and Velati, I think. I think that's going to be what we're going to look like down there in the AHL. Lundstrom, he's only a 7th defenseman. I'm going to go ahead and release him. But that top 6 defenseman, I'm going to release. If I sign one of those guys back, that means a guy like Velati is not playing. He's medium top 6, but he's going to be better than both of these guys. Yeah, we'll release those guys. I just don't want to sign players just for the sake of bringing them back. Setterholm, what is he? He's a low AHL top 4. I'll just release him. That's not too bad. Everyone's going to get a little bit upset about that, but no thank you. These guys down here, medium top 6, Makinen. I guess I'll bring him back in case he can grow, but he'll just be a guy that's in the reserves down there. Same thing with Pascal, but There we go. So that is the AHL defenseman. As far as AHL forwards, we got to scroll down past. Okay, so we might want to bring back. Yeah, we'll bring back Gauntz for exactly what he wants. Yan Lin, Comtois, Abels here. I definitely want to bring back Abels. He's bottom 6. We can let Castles go. We'll see here who else is worth it for signing. He's medium AHL top 6. I see, because now I'm starting to want to micromanage the AHL a little bit more. Like I've said, Stukel, 71, medium bottom 6. We'll bring him back as well. All these players down here, medium top 9 and a low top 9. He's 21 already. I don't like the fact he's already 21, but it could easily be traded away just to give him a change of scenery kind of trade, and nobody else needs to be signed, so that's perfect. As far as goaltenders in the AHL, we've already got Godla, DiPietro, and Jensen there. Hopefully DiPietro can grow a little bit more for us, because he's now already up to a 70 at 22. He's still listed as another goalie, but that's not the end of the world. Markstrom here. I want to bring him back. We'll give him 2 years at $2 million. Hopefully that's what he'll accept at. Oh, geez, guys. This is so different, and I kind of love it. Just the choices, the players themselves. If they, they may have their heart set on testing free agency. Lorentz accepted, Markstrom rejected, Berchi rejected, Gauntz rejected. Are you kidding me, guys? You guys are all assholes. I'll tell you what. The one guy I'm set on, I'm gonna let Berchi go. It might come back to bite me in the ass, but I could use the money on Berchi on definitely a playmaker on the wing there. So Berchi does not want to come back. I could always get him back in free agency too. That's the thing. But a guy like Markstrom, I do want to bring him back. So 1 year at 2.25 puts us at right about the 80 million. Gives us, I think, about 12 million in cap space, which is perfect to go ahead and fill out the defensive core. Maybe not the greatest defensive pairings in the world. I also can't go out and sign the top guys, especially since we've got some holes to be filled, especially on that back end. Are you fucking kidding me right now, Markstrom? Excuse my language, but god damn. Holy shit, he thinks he's hot shit. He thinks he's special, but he's really not. He's really just a bum. Oh god. Alright, so I'll give him 1 year at 2.5, and that's as much as I'm willing to give Jacob Markstrom. Like, come on, bro. Seriously, though, you're really not worth what you're asking. You have unsigned players back to contracts. Who's expiring? Stetcher, Gauntz, Lehkonen, Berchi. We'll see. Lehkonen might be just a guy that has to come back just to fill a roster spot. Maybe he'll take a step up in the lines, or maybe he'll just be playing with better line mates. I don't know. Stetcher, Gauntz, Berchi, all are just going to leave, I guess. Berchi, $6 million would be too much. That leaves us with $9 million. I guess we could. Gauntz is just not good enough in my eyes to be a fourth-line player for us. I would rather, believe it or not, have Louis Eriksson down there, but I'll see if I can get him back for a little bit more money, 1.85 for 1 year. See if he'll accept that. I'm fine with that. Those other guys, Stetcher and Berchi, can reach free agency. I am not worried about that. But a guy, we did tender Artturi Lehkonen, so we could get draft picks there. I hope that this team, that they want to come back. Artturi Lehkonen accepted his offer, and Jacob Markstrom accepted, and Brandon Gauntz accepted. So, we do have some guys back. Sven Berchi left because, he just wanted to be a dick. But as far as what we have here, let's go check out our contract. So, we got our goaltending situation shored up. As far, defensemen, we know we need to sign 2 more defensemen, and that kind of kills me inside that we don't have anybody ready to make the jump when those guys wanted to leave. But we'll start here at the goaltending. We know Demko and Markstrom. D'Angelo, Uolevi, Hutton, Goodbranson. Jordan Subban is not an NHL quality defenseman. So hopefully we'll be able to get a guy around 83. Hope maybe 84. We have $10 million in cap space. Right now 10.4. So we need Hutton and Goodbranson, and then 2 more defensemen, probably around the 80 mark. So that might not look the greatest. And then as far as forwards, we got Panarin, Horvat, Granlund. I'm not going to say these are the lines. I'm just going to say counting off lines. We got Panarin, Horvat, Granlund, DeLeon, Goldobin, Kane, Besser, Pettersson, Boucher, Lehkonen, Virtanen, Gauntz. So we don't necessarily need to sign a forward. I would like to. But we don't necessarily, it's not necessarily what we need. What we need, guys, is blue liners. We've known that from the start of this, and I just haven't been able to find a good blue liner, and I think that might have been our issue last time. And lucky for us, Kevin Shattenkirk wants 5 more years at 32. So it does seem to be that there are some pretty decent defensemen out in free agency. We could sign a guy like Kevin Shattenkirk, hopefully for about $6 million for 2 years. I'm sorry, I read the team interested as how much he would want. And then a guy like, Stetcher, I looked at him, he's like, oh, he fits all of our qualifications. Nah, Jesus. Okay. I think we've tried out Merrill already, or maybe we didn't. I can't remember. I forgot who we did, but we'll go ahead and offer him 6.25. Actually, we got the cap space, $6.5 million, puts us down to $3.5 million to sign another defenseman for 2 years. Actually, 6.25. He's asking for 5.8. Yeah, he's asking for 5.8. I think 6.25. I think our team might be listed as contender. Shattenkirk might put us over the edge, though. I'm willing to give up that extra quality defenseman. Now, Gravel here, he's a 6th defenseman. McEwen here, top 6 defenseman. Roland McEwen here, he's still got some room to grow. He would basically be a Stetcher replacement. He's 25, $2.4 million. I'll give him 3 years at 2.5. Now, that means we've then signed $9 million, if I'm doing my math right. 2, 6 is 8, and then half and half is 9. So that's $9 million of our 10.4. I don't know if I really want to go sign a forward for like $1 million, guys, just to put us right up against the cap. I mean, Steen, he's a depth forward at this point. Same thing with Stafford, $1.2 million. Yeah, none of these guys, these are all depth forwards that want low amounts of money, and they're not really better than what we have. So hopefully we can sign a guy like Kevin Shattenkirk and a guy, hopefully those 2 guys accept our contract offers. It's going to take them a couple days, guys, but if we get those 2 defensemen, I'm feeling pretty confident, because that would mean Kevin Shattenkirk will then play with Hutton, and then Goodbranson could play with, what's his face? McEwen. Roland McEwen. If those, I think our defense core looks pretty damn good, and we're sacrificing some bottom 6 forwards to get it to that point, but a guy like Berchi, that one sucks to lose, but I think we'll be okay. I don't think we're going to suffer too much from the loss of Berchi. One more day here. They don't want to do it on American Independence Day, July 4th. They don't want to pull a Kevin Durant and sign on and overshadow America, but here it comes. Their decisions. McEwen did accept his offer, so that is great. Okay. We just don't know if Kevin Shattenkirk has. The good news is, though, guys, we could still sign Merrill, who would be a decent middle-bottom pairing guy. He's listed as top 4 here, but he's 29 too, so he's not going to drop off anytime soon. Nobody's out there looking for Stetcher. We could always bring him back because we know how he simulates. Merrill, pretty good defensive defenseman, though, and I think that would certainly help us. I mean, holy shit, he was a minus 42 last season. God damn. Jesus, that means he was a minus he was even one game, and he would be a -1 the next game, and that trend would continue. Holy good God, that is absolutely terrible. Minus 42, Jesus. I don't even know what team he played for, but oh my God. All right, so we're really hoping that we go in Shattenkirk. 10 teams are after Shattenkirk, so Shattenkirk, the decision 2.0. Here it comes, and Kevin Shattenkirk has accepted our offer, boys, so that is beautiful. We got a guy like Kevin Shattenkirk to really help this team out. That is going to be so nice to go ahead and get that. And with $3 million still in cap space, somehow, how does that work? It said we had 10, and then we had 8. Is there somebody in the minors, or am I losing my mind, or what is going on? I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, $3 million in cap space for some odd reason, unless I go to in the system and there's somebody on a pretty big salary down there. Nope. And look at that. Comtois up to a 72. Good for him. Rogalski's up to a 65. I like to see that. I like to see our younger players growing. Cole Lynn, 73. Breezeboss, 72. Beautiful. But yeah, we still have $3 million, so I might go look for a solid 80 overall-ish 4th liner for about maybe 2.5 if I can get that, because I think the McEwen deal is a good deal, because I think he's going to grow, and I think he's going to be quite happy playing on this team. But yeah, $3 million in cap space. If the game's going to give it to me, I'm going to use it. Sazikis there. Kigula is, oh, he's a sniper. Can we find somebody with good puck skills? Who's got the best puck skills? Okay, he's got Nemesnikov here. He wants $4 million. No. Eric Stahl, he's 36. Oh my god, I was like a lot. Every time I see this Pedersen, I get freaked out to think it's our own. Stastny, Foxa's not bad. He's a pretty good. He's a two-way forward. I wish I could sort by what their player role was, and I should probably just look at forwards. That would probably be smart. Yeah, but Stahl, Eric Stahl, Jesus, he still wants a lot of money. He's a playmaker, though. I wish I could give it to him, but I don't have the kind of cash to give him what he's worth. Third line scorer, nah, he's a sniper. Sazikis here, another two-way forward. I'd rather go after a playmaker. Dmitry Yaskin is a Melker Karlsson. We've had our experiment with him. Bo Bennett is a sniper. Laterra. We got Zach Hyman here. He's a two-way forward. Zach Smith is a grinder there. Oh my god, none of these guys really have... Are any of these guys even playmakers? I'd like to find a playmaker if that is possible. I mean, Foxa, he's pretty good. He could play, I guess, on the penalty kill for us. Nemesnikov could for sure, but yeah, I need somebody that's going to move the puck for me on offense, as well as kill penalties. Those guys are pretty rare to find, but you know, you could find them. They're out there, but I don't think I'm going to find one here, guys. I just think, I mean, Darren Helm, not really, no thank you. I'm not opposed to... Wait, oh, this guy's an RFA. I was like, wait, why is that guy got somebody's team behind him? Anyway, I'll keep looking here. Zingle, two-way forward. He's not bad. He's 78. These guys could be... shoot. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to give an offer to... What was... Foxa here. I'm going to offer him a contract, $2.5 million. I'm going to try and undercut him a little bit. $2.5 million. There we go. He would be a great third-line center for us, I think. And then Pedersen probably could play on that third line. All right, so we'll advance today, see if Foxa responds anytime soon, undercutting his price a little bit. But after this, I think we should be able to go ahead and get into next season there, guys. And he did accept our offer. That's pretty nice. That's another solid forward. He's good defensively. He's all right defensively, and he's pretty good on the offensive side of things with puck skills. But that's all the moves we're going to make in free agency, guys. I will go ahead and set up the lines. We'll do the usual roster moves thing, and I will see you guys right before the start of the 21-22 season. So here we are, guys, at the start of next season. Let's go ahead. You know, I'm going to double-check the captaincy thing, and Bo Horvat is still our captain. Evander Kane is the assistant, and then Hutton as well. I guess, you know, I think Hutton is still a decent leader. I don't think I'm going to change up the captaincy too much, but now it's time to go edit the lines and see what we got going. Vertanen, I don't know why he's dropped to a 79. Maybe because of statistics. I don't know, but we'll go to roster moves here, and we'll start from the back like we usually do. And we'll double check if anybody, I think we can see their growth already, but Thatcher Demko back down to an 89 after a little bit of a disappointing season, so he did his best work in the 80s, so I like him there. And then we got Markstrom, then we got DiPietro, who's up to a 72 down in the minors, so he's a minor backup and a minor starter, so that is perfect. Now, if we go to defensemen, we got Yoel Levy and D'Angelo, both at an 87. Now we've got Shattenkirk and Hutton, and then Goodbranson, McEwen. Subban's jumped up to a 77. But I think McEwen there, being a top 6 defenseman in his role and medium top 6 potential, he's the Troy Stecher replacement. Subban, he'll still be the guy that gets called up and sent down. So we'll just send him down now. In the system, he's down there. Breezeball's up to a 73. Gunnarsson, Dobson, Velati, and then Lorentz, which should be playing, I believe, 2, 4, and then he will be our 6th defenseman. So our low elite offensive defenseman will be our 6th defenseman. Already looks pretty good offensively. Defensive awareness already at a 70, and stick checking and shot blocking are pretty good as well. So seems to be a very, very good all-around defenseman that, with a little bit right now, already stronger in offense. So I will take that. I'm glad we finally found another elite defenseman. So then we have Panarin, Horvat, DeLeon, guys. DeLeon has been fantastic for us. He's now listed as a second-line forward, and I may want to put him on the wing. Well, a guy like Goldobin, or I think I might try Kane on the first line again, because Kane seemed to have a pretty good, when he was playing on that first line, him and those guys, like right here, they may have been a minus, but these 2 seasons, we dropped him there. I think you can see by his time on ice. Yeah, 18 minutes both of these seasons, back down to 15 minutes. So definitely he can be a 30 goal scorer when he gets first line ice time. Last season on the second line, didn't produce as well. Still did well on the power play, but I think if we give him the kind of ice time that that I think he should get. Him, Panarin, and Horvat seem to click quite well. Then I guess we'll put Granlund, DeLeon, Gold. I'll figure this out in just a second. We'll actually go through the lines. Gaunt's probably not going to play for us, but, that's not the end of the world. Cole Lind up to a 75, Comtois up to a 74, so those two guys looking nice for us. Yan still a 74, Stukel up 2. All right, Rogalski up 2, Akil Thomas up to a 67, so it looks like playing him was a smart idea down there. Helmerson, Vickers, Conley, Dunkley, Tucker. So those guys with that pretty good potential that we might see in a year or two, those elite potential guys, those guys should be able to play without me making any adjustments. So let's go ahead and go edit the lines right now in the NHL. I'll hit best line, see what we get. Gauntz is playing over who? Yeah, no, screw that. Gauntz, I'm gonna send Gauntz down right now because I'd rather play a guy like Virtanen, because Virtanen's been a solid fourth liner, a bottom liner for us. I don't know why they would scratch Elias Pettersson, but we're gonna go ahead and send down Gauntz to the minors there. Not too upset about that one, but we'll go ahead and put Elias Pettersson in. I wonder where he's gonna play. I'd rather see a guy like Boucher play on that bottom line. DeLeon there. We'll put Pettersson in between Besser and Lehkonen. DeLeon here, I'm going to get Kane that first line ice time. Or unless you guys think I should put DeLeon up there on the first line, give him some first line ice time. But he is listed as a second liner, so I'd rather see him grow in his role. But he is good. He's a pretty good all-around player. His skating, holy shit, I just saw his skating was 5 stars, and that is crazy. Goldobin, Granlund, and DeLeon. Then we have Lehkonen, Pettersson, Besser. I could still trade away Pettersson, but he probably doesn't have a lot of trade value anymore, and there's not a ton of guys that would be out there. So 1 year at $3 million, I would take that for his tendering his qualifying offer. He just accepted it instead of letting us get to free agency and getting some draft picks, but I'm okay with that. Reed Boucher, Radek Faksa, and Jacob Virtanen here. So sniper, two-way forward, power forward. I'm pretty happy with the way our forwards are looking, but I can say I'm even happier with the way our defensemen are looking. Olli Juolevi and Anthony DeAngelo, these two guys are just going to be a rock back there for us for the entirety of the rest of this rebuild. I can guarantee you that. Ben Hutton, Kevin Shattenkirk, that is great. Ben Hutton, the two-way defender, and Shattenkirk's got elite offensive defensemen. So oh my God, guys, him and DeAngelo on the power play is just going to be I am so excited to see what these guys put up. What does Shattenkirk put up as far as power play points? He's put up in the simulation, he's not put up a ton, but they're probably not utilizing him correctly yet. He came off probably his best season this past season, plus 30, 59 points, 7 power play points. Time on ice was about 25 minutes, so he's definitely a guy that can log some decent ice time, but I think we'll see even better from him if he's a power play specialist with second line ice time. And then Roland McEwen fits right in with what we got going here. Hopefully he'll grow for us. He's very solid defensively. Him and Goodbranson should be penalty kill specialists for us. Hutton here is probably going to benefit from playing with a guy like Kevin Shattenkirk. They're both around the same defensively, but they're both pretty good offensively. And then Olli Juolevi is definitely going to benefit. He's the defensive rock to the offensive stud that is Anthony DeAngelo. So there we go, guys. Special teams, Panarin. Yeah, no, Shattenkirk and DeAngelo. That is going to be fantastic. We'll put Kane up there because we'd like to give Kane as much ice time as we can because we've seen he can produce. Let's see, Olli Juolevi and Hutton, Besser, Granlund, Goldobin. I guess I could throw DeLeon here instead of Brock Besser. Besser's been a little bit of a disappointing grower for us. 81 overall, only 24, top 6 potential. He's only listed as a third-line scorer, so maybe what he needs is this power play time because I haven't really given him power play time. So he's been a solid third liner for us, but maybe this extra time on the power play will get the job done for us. And then penalty kill, we got Pettersson and Faksa. Actually, who's the better face-off taker? Definitely Faksa, so we're going to put him in there for Pettersson. And then we can spell Horvat a little bit and play him with Marcus Granlund. And then we've got Jesus, no. We'll put Goodbranson up there with Olli Juolevi. And instead of Shattenkirk, Roland McEwen's actually pretty good. I guess the better defensive player is Anthony DeAngelo, so we'll put McEwen with DeAngelo there as well. Changing current line, and Olli Juolevi's a pretty good. Holy shit, Olli Juolevi's a very, very good defensive defenseman. Much better defensively than he is offensively, but I will take that, especially since he's on a first line with DeAngelo. But there we go, guys. If there are any line changes you think I should be making, if you guys want to see the AHL squad before we start next season, let me know. I'm just going to hit best line so you guys get a little bit of an idea down here what they got. Comtois over Stukel. Actually, Comtois over Gauntz. There we go. Abel's there over, Perfect. Akil Thomas over Roy as well. Petrus Palmu, Dunkley, Gadjevich. I don't know how much I want to be playing Gadjevich. Dunkley, there we go. Archibald. Sorry, my man, but you're going to go for somebody we have scratched. It's actually looking really good. And Rogalski. He is a medium, I believe he's medium elite. Yeah, he's medium elite, 20 years of age. He's a 67, so I'd rather be playing him there as well. And then defensively, we've got Brisebois and Subban, Dobson and Christopher Gunnarsson, and then we have Evan Pascal and Giovanni Velati. I don't know why Pascal is playing over where is he? Is he in the he may just be in the CHL. It began with an L. I forgot exactly how to pronounce his name, but our low elite player I think is in the CHL, which is a little bit disappointing. It's very disappointing, actually. If we go to proposed trade, I'm pretty sure we can see that he's in the AHL. But anyway, this has been a long enough video as it is. We can check this out so you guys can make some suggestions or not. Where is he? He's low elite. Yeah, Lawrence is still in the CHL, so he'll get plenty of time to grow down there in the CHL. I wish I would have known where he came from. So I thought he was coming from Europe, so he would have been able to play with us down there. But I guess not. Not too worried though. But let me know what you guys think as far as perhaps line changes or maybe a trade or two. But I really like the way the team looks, especially signing Shattenkirk and McEwen. I have faith that McEwen can get the job done. If he can't, we can reassess that later on in the season. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.